I've always been a connoisseur of music. I'm constantly looking for the next great album.
That's a classic, let me tell you. That is a solid classic right there.
And one day, on one of my musical journeys, I made a groundbreaking discovery. I was dumpster diving behind a record store, and in between 40 copies of Midnights and a raccoon that had died of heat exhaustion, I found this. The Dirt, the Dust, and the Greasy by the Grease Trap. I had never heard of this album before, but when I listened to it, I was blown away. I have never heard anything like this album. An album that truly accomplishes everything. Compelling lyrics.
I'm back. All right. Boom, boom, boom. I'm rapping. Boom, boom, boom. Pants sagging. Boom, boom, boom. Killed ya. Boom, boom, boom.
Tasteful and innovative uses of autotune.
Your house, it's got a guest visiting. Your girl, got a goblin in it. I got her saying, he's so greasy. Aha!
Experimental audio where the beats are geniusly chosen to be louder than the actual lyrics.
I didn't go to a private, I'm a public 501. I didn't get two parents, but I was taught to tote a gun.
It was clear that this album is nothing short of a masterpiece. And I began to ask myself, I began to ponder, why haven't I heard of this album before? And after doing some research, it seems like no one else has heard of it either. This left me baffled, so I decided to go out on the streets and ask random people if they've heard of this album before. So we're out on the street asking people if they've heard of this album. Sir, please come here. Yeah? I just wanted to know if you've heard of the album The Dirt, the Dust, and the Greasy by the Grease Trap.
Never heard of it.
Are you sure? It's a very good album, sir.
I gotta go.
Are you sure? Sir, please.
I got it.
Sir! So we're out on the streets of Topeka asking random people if they've heard of this album. So let's see. We're going to ask this gentleman right up here if he's heard of this album. Sir. Sorry.
What's up?
I just wanted to take a moment of your time to ask you if you've heard of the album The Dirt, the Dust, and the Greasy by the Grease Trap.
No, I can't say I have, man. No, nothing like that, man. I heard of The Good, Bad, and the Ugly, but I can't say I heard of that, man. Nope.
All right, well, thank you for your time.
Yep, no problem, man.
Well, we've been out here on the streets of Topeka for nearly an hour, and it seems like no one is out here to answer my query. So, here's a gentleman walking up. Let's ask him. Sir. Sorry, we just wanted to spend a moment of your time asking if you have heard of the album The Dirt, the Dust, and the Greasy by the Grease Trap.
No.
Thank you, sir.
I've heard of Drive. You see Drive?
I have seen Drive. It's a very good film, yes.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for your time, sir. I just couldn't wrap my head around how this album has gone unloved, unheard by the public, ignored by critics. I decided to get to the bottom of it, to find the man behind it all. I was going to the home of the frontman of this musical group, the mysterious West Side Topeka rapper known only as Greasy Goblin.
Yeah. You know I had to go greasy on this one. No doubt about it.
I arrived at the Greasy Goblin's home, hoping to meet him for an interview. I went to knock on his door, only to find that it was already open. I invited myself in. Walking through the Greasy Goblin household, I could already hear angelic melodies in the works. All of this coming from the downstairs. And sure enough, the Goblin was down there, hard at work.
Slobber on the beat like a monster. I go whoo whoo whoo. I go whoo whoo whoo. I see a girl. I go whoo whoo whoo. She say no. I go whoo whoo whoo. I say okay whoo whoo whoo. And then I run away. Hit it.
The raw talent was palpable.
Hit it.
The Goblin quickly spotted our camera crew, so I went in to greet him. The Goblin was violent at first, but using my documentarian charm, I was able to make conversation with him. I was even lucky enough for him to show me his notebook of lyrics. After looking through those pen strokes of genius, I asked the Goblin if he had anything else to show me. As the Goblin escorted me to the upstairs, I saw something creeping in the dark. When the figure showed itself, I was shocked to see that it was the rapper Dirt and Dust. Greasy Goblin didn't make the album alone, of course. There are 2 men who make up the Grease Trap, and the duo would be incomplete without him. Dirt and Dust is currently enlisted in the United States military and just got back from Washington, D.C., where he received the Purple Heart for fighting overseas with a tummy ache. An American hero that America has ignored. He'll be joining us as well. Upstairs, the Goblin showed me his production studio and even showed me a beat he's planning on using for his next project. A masterful melody to be sure, but that wasn't all. The Goblin even gave me a peek at an unfinished music video for their single, Dirty For You.
Real with you, I kept a promise to you. If Greasy's a problem, then I'll throw it out for you. Taking out my Lincoln, just the beats in you. Take the music out my life and you still keep me in tune. Take the rapping out my life and for you, I'll still swoon. Take you out my life and there's nothing I can do. I'm on the 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 and I'ma die for you and I'ma cry for you.
I had seen enough. I needed to interview these brilliant men immediately. I started off with interviewing the Goblin himself. Goblin, it's nice to finally have a real talk with you.
Yeah.
How have you been financially after the release of the album?
I mean, like, I'm in the military now, so they pay me a lot of money.
Rock solid.
And what are you going to be doing in the military? And will you hope to live up to Max's beloved American hero standards?
No, I don't want to. I'm not answering that question. I'm not answering that question.
Yo, what's cooking?
Popsicles.
What's your creative process when you begin a song?
So I like starting with the chorus. So I'll kind of just like start it, and then I'll start saying stuff. So I'll be like, oh, I got the walls on me. The walls are around me. It's like the walls are closing in.
I got what's cooking.
You got ice. He got popsicles. Ice Cube.
When did you first think of creating this album?
Well, I mean, I've actually been wanting to make an album forever. Like, I would hear, like, I don't know, I don't want to compare my work to, like, Jizza on Liquid Swords or, like, I don't know, or maybe, like, Gangstar or stuff like that. I don't really want to compare myself to those people, but those are, like, the real inspirations behind the music, and I wanted to be just like them. I didn't think I was going to surpass them like we did, but we did. So, I mean, it's a good day.
What's your favorite movie?
I'm a big 8 Mile fan. I like the running in that movie. Did you not come prepared with questions?
What we paying this dude for?
What'd you say?
The fuck we paying this dude for?
This motherfucker came in here. I didn't ask for him to come.
I got questions.
I ain't got questions. I got answers.
You're just being a little.
I'm gonna give this a
I'm really trying on this one. I think you guys are being a little rude to me, and I'm gonna cry.
What do you personally think is the strongest song on your album?
I mean, I don't want to say Dirt's holding me back, but my solo track's pretty fucking great.
Yo!
Whoa, what's up?
Nah, I ain't holding you back.
I didn't, but I said I don't want to say.
The only song you should be saying is the best one is He's Dirty, He's Dirty.
I said I don't want to say he's holding me back.
I'll step out.
Yeah, good call, man. You misheard me. He's such a fucking bitch. You gonna keep slamming shit? Dude, this isn't our fucking house. We are squatting.
Do you know all the lyrics to Eminem's Venom?
Is there like one? He goes like, Venom! That's the song, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know all the lyrics. I like LMFAO a lot.
Would you say LMFAO is a big inspiration for you?
No. I just said I like them a lot.
In one of your lyrics, I can quote you saying that you're gonna lace male with anthrax. What did you mean by that?
He said what he said!
Holla at me.
It appeared my suspicions were proven correct. The Greasy Goblin is a prodigy. Next up was Dirt and Dust. It's very nice to finally meet you, Dirt and Dust. How are you doing today? How does it feel like to kill someone?
I've the feeling I get killing someone. I don't want to answer that question.
And you love America. You're fighting for America out there every day. But back in America, no one is listening to your raps. Do you think this stupid fucking country deserves to burn to the ground?
I actually love this country. I fight for this country as much as I can. Our album's still slept on right now. Oh, are you finished? No, dog, just coughing my fucking shot, right?
I'm good.
So, on the dark web, I've been hearing rumors that there's some sort of beef between you and the Greasy Goblin. I was wondering if you could expand upon that, perhaps?
Alright, dude.
Yeah, man.
No, come in the shot. Let's talk about it. No, dude, let's fucking talk about it.
Nah, man, I'm
God,
good.
This is outrageous.
No, dude.
I'm
That
good.
motherfucker.
I'm good.
He wants to eat all my perks, smoke all my crack, and just think we're all
Nah,
fucking
man,
good.
let's talk to beat, man. I love you, man. Goblin.
How have you been financially after the release of this album?
So a lot of people have been hitting me up on Instagram a lot. I've been getting collaborations. Drake hit me up on Instagram recently.
Drizzy.
Yeah, we call him Little Drizzy. Yachty's hit me up. NWA wants to get back together to rap with us again. So we're getting a lot of like reach out.
I don't know if that answered the question though. He asked about how much money we got.
How much money we got? So I'm actually a little short on broke right now. Yeah, so money hasn't been going too swell. Me and God having to get up to some things to make money. You might see us on 6th Street. Making money, how we have to make money.
Holla at us if you see us though.
Honk your horn or flash your headlights a couple times. if you're a
Flash us
goblin.
or something, man.
I see right there you got some Greasy Goblin merch, some Grease Trap merch.
I was wondering.
How have sales been for that?
So, sales on this shirt. Here we go. I only made one, and I'm wearing it. So I'm down $35. That's how sales are going. I made profit. I can make more if y'all want some. That's about it. That's not sales.
Is there like a storefront where people could buy Greasy Goblin merch?
He's not answering it. He's not answering it.
I've been told by my coworker or acquaintance, if you want to call him that. Not answering that question.
He's not
right now.
answering that question.
How was it growing up in the hard streets of Topeka?
Rock solid.
Yeah. Rock solid.
What has it been like serving in the United States Army?
Talk to him.
What has it been like serving?
I'm an American soldier. I am a warrior and a member of a team. I serve the people of the United States and live the Army values. I will always place the mission first. I will never accept defeat. I will never quit. I will never leave.
These were truly some inspiring interviews, but these two weren't the only people who made this album great. Several unknown rappers were featured in some of the songs, and their performances were nothing short of legendary. Rappers like Schlip Schlop,
Slip slap, she calls my name is that clip clap. Slip slop the side of fries, keep a slip slop inside those thighs.
and Dust Bunny.
Give her that long grain, it's time to plow. Take her out to pasture, she gonna blow!
Musical ghosts, who appeared on the album, changed the game and then quickly disappeared. I attempted to find Dust Bunny and Schlip Schlop, but I was ultimately unable to track them down. I was able to find one rapper, however, one that had been featured on the album multiple times, the mysterious Dr. Schlonghider.
Schlonghider in the park, Schlonghider in the dark, Schlonghider in your backyard till I hear your dog bark. Aware me.
While little is known about him, there were reports of sightings of him in the nearby forest. Using a half-eaten bologna sandwich on a fishing line, I was able to get him for a quick interview. So, Dr. Schlonghider, it seems that you have a lot of lyrics regarding flashing people. I just wanted an idea on what you meant by that.
I mean, I just be flashing people straight up. I mean, women, children, men, I'm inclusive. Even dogs, squirrels can catch a whiff. You know, straight up.
It was clear that I was in the presence of musical geniuses, titans of their industry. These people should be sitting in the Rolling Stones top 100 artists of all time, not groveling for breadcrumbs due to a failing album. After spending my time here, my question still wasn't answered. Why is no one listening to this album? Well, instead of asking about who isn't listening to this album, I decided to ask who is. Using Spotify's listener data and illegal NSA technology, I was able to track down the users with the highest Greasy Goblin listening time. I found that the two users make up for almost 90% of all Grease Trap listeners, so I decided to visit their house uninvited. When I finally met the two biggest Greasy Goblin fans, I got the answer I wasn't expecting. The biggest consumers of the Grease Trap's music are two 12-year-old boys. Twins Josh and Jace Greebson. Originally conjoined at birth, when the two were surgically separated, it left a deep psychological trauma. The boys felt like they would never find themselves feeling close to one another ever again. That is, until they found two ways to help: listening to Greasy Goblin and shooting heroin.
Go! Let me drink some lean and run up on the scene. I'll eat my shit raw. I'm eating stray dogs.
These tween-age boys do hardcore drugs and stim to Greasy Goblin in their disgusting crack house for hours each day. The only way they can feel as close as they once were.
Take a breather, let me catch my breath. Now it's time for your death! I'm pretty damn dirty, but so is my friend. Let me hand him the mic and see what he says!
This was quite an interesting ritual. I talked with their uncle Jebediral to learn more. We met him at his kitchen couch for the interview.
You know, I don't really care. I think they're helping the economy by giving those drug dealers the money that they deserve. That's why I feel like Trump should be the next president.
A severed link healed by Greasy Goblin. These two boys show that there may be a hopeful future, as the next generation of music lovers will find that this album truly is a masterpiece, and it will live on as a cult classic.